Much. One day before lawmakers return to Columbia, a legislative preview day took place over at the State House today. News 19's Andrea Mock was invited to attend. She joins us in studio with a preview of what lawmakers hope to accomplish. Andrea?
That's right, JR. There was a lot to discuss today as lawmakers on both sides of the aisle came to discuss their pre-filed bills and their hopes for the upcoming legislative session. Senate President Thomas Alexander said workforce development is going to continue to be a focus, and he said you have got to get the workforce trained and ready to take all these new jobs coming to our state. But part of what he said will be discussing child care issues. He says they've already established a committee to look for solutions for affordable child care so that parents can join the workforce. Now, there was also talk of finally passing that hate crime bill. Senator Tom Davis, a Republican from Beaufort, says that this law needs to pass this session, explaining the way the law reads. He says it's an enhancement in terms of penalty for a crime and not a new crime. Now, another big topic was judicial reform, and I got a chance to ask Senator Brad Hutto and Senator Shane Massey on their opinions on how to add diversity to our all-male Supreme Court. First, I know that there were two great female candidates for the Supreme Court, and neither of them made it through. Any talk of changing that in the future or the next time a seat becomes available?
Our judiciary needs to look like our population. All right, we need to have high-quality women candidates as judges, high-quality African-American and Hispanic candidates as judges. And that's probably one thing that we vote on individual judges one at a time without taking into account what the end result may be. And then the end result may be, just like the perception is now, we got all men on the Supreme Court.
While I would prefer to have a court that looks like South Carolina, I'm not going to vote for somebody who has a worldview that I think is inconsistent with where I think the state ought to go.
Well, there you go. They will take up judicial reform this session. Lawmakers also bringing up education issues, with Senator Katrina Shealy proposing a bill that would give all students in South Carolina free lunch, and Senator Greg Hembry saying he wants to focus on regulating and supervising charter schools because so many new ones are popping up around the state. So this session begins tomorrow, and then it will run through May. Darcy?
Andrea, thank you so much.